The Eagles are on the road this week, their playoff hopes alive and well. They will be in Washington taking on a Redskins squad currently slated to pick third in next year's draft. Predictions are up in a minute, but first let's go over a few numbers. Washington's defense will be looking to take one player out of the equation this week, but that's easier said than done.
Wentz to the end zone, wide open, they did it! Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz continues to be the one target Carson Wentz can consistently rely on, and he came through big again in their OT win last week. Really, all their tight ends came through. Wentz completed 17 of his passes to the tight end position against the Giants. His wide receiver core again without Alshon Jeffrey, who again left another game with an injury. So with few dependable receivers to throw to, Wentz was forced to focus on both his tight ends and his running backs.
First down, Wentz going to set up the screen. Here, Scott, blockers in front, patiently waited for him, and it paid off.
Boston Scott, who hadn't seen much playing time this season prior to Monday night, was a revelation, catching 6 passes out of the backfield for 69 yards. The good news for the Eagles, Washington has given up plenty of yards through the air to running backs, having allowed the 9th most to backs this season. They've also struggled against tight ends, having given up over 700 yards to the position, which ranks 21st overall. But their struggles this season go well beyond how they've played on defense, because if they can't get more production from their QB position, it's all likely a moot point.
Haskins on second down. He throws, and it is picked off.
The Redskins are still waiting on Dwayne Haskins to have his first breakout game of the season. He hasn't once even thrown for 215 yards in a game, and he's never finished a game without being sacked at least twice, having taken 9 in his last 2 games. All those numbers help explain why the Redskins try and rely on their ground game so much, but they'll head into this game without their most dangerous ground weapon, as DERRIUS GUICE is out this week. So that means it will likely be a whole lot of AP, which isn't a bad thing as ADRIAN Peterson is again having a respectable go of it this season. However, he will be up against one of the better rush defenses, Philadelphia 7th in yards per carry allowed this season and 3rd in rush yards per game allowed. So will the Eagles' D help take the pressure off their beat-up offense and lead them to a victory, setting up the ultimate NFC East showdown? Okay, maybe not ultimate, as both them and the Cowboys are under 500, but still. Let's get a read on the outcome of this game by checking out some predictions.
Straight ahead and in. Boston Scott with a 2-yard touchdown.